So this is a story from Your Tango, guys, about a guy who had already been rejected by two different people at the same company when he tried to get hired there. And then a recruiter reached out to ask him, hey, would you be interested in coming to interview with this company and get a job over here? Well, this guy said, you know what? This company doesn't even know that they've interviewed me and rejected me twice for this job. Why not? I'm looking for a job anyway. It's interview practice. So he tells the recruiter, yeah, sign me up. Let's go. Let's go and have an interview with this company. So the recruiter doesn't know any better. He books it. Now, this is 6 months or so after this initial phase of them rejecting him. He goes in and starts to interview. They don't even recognize the guy. They're so disorganized with their hiring process that they've had this guy in to interview twice before and didn't recognize him 6 months later. Thankfully, there was a C-suite member in the interview for this guy, and he really liked this guy and wanted this guy hired. So this guy simply says during the interview process, you guys aware that you've interviewed me twice for this job before? So it comes to the point where you're like, why are companies doing this? And it doesn't make any sense. I'll tell you guys, I've been in recruiting and hiring for over 20 years. And if I need somebody, it's quick. It's a couple of weeks max. I put the ad out, we go through the resumes, we find the candidates that we want. Maybe we call the top 5. I'll talk to them. I'll know that, okay, there's 3 that I actually really want to interview out of that. I'll move forward with 3. We'll do the interviews either in person or via Team, Zoom, whatever it happens to be. And I'll make my selection, we'll make an offer, and it's done. If you need somebody, just hire them. But I don't understand this kind of chronic and ridiculous waste of time that's going on in recruiting and hiring at most companies in America right now. It makes no sense. It's a chronic waste of everyone's time and resources. People complain that they're understaffed, that they can't get things done. It's because they're wasting tremendous amount of times by being inefficient, not keeping track of who they've interviewed, not really knowing what they want, because if they knew what they wanted, they'd be able to get somebody quick. So if companies are messing with you guys, if you guys are interviewing all over the place and not getting hired, or if you keep getting, offers and then automatic rejection emails from people, do your homework. Make sure your resume is up to snuff by running it through ChatGPT and pasting in your desired job description. Run it through an applicant tracking system filter to make sure that it's matching up for the kind of job that you want to get. But this kind of nonsense has to stop. It's one thing if a company wants to waste the money and their own time. It's another thing that they want to waste people's times when people are just trying to get the job and really struggling out there right now. Have you guys experienced anything like this where you had to interview more than once at a company? Let me know.